and these fucking, like, if you cosplay, cool. But the secondhand embarrassment I get for you when I see you on a train dressed up as some anime, like even if you're a dude dressed up as some anime guy or some woman dressed up as an anime chick, the secondhand embarrassment I get for all these people looking at you being like, what the fuck is this person dressed up as?
Yeah, I know.
You look normal in the PAX convention because everyone else is dressed up like fucking weirdos. But
the sacred bounds of the Melbourne showground.
Yeah, you just stay in that little area and you're fine. But as soon as you go outside, you're getting judged for looking like a weirdo.
I thought you had breasts. Well, apparently that's the common theme today. I've only ever been into a sex shop once, and it was with my first ever girlfriend.
Yeah. What'd you buy?
I think it was just flavored condoms.
Oh.
And
who sucks on a condom?
Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've already know. Yeah, I think that we've already know.
This was the ending.
Yeah, that's the
intro.
outro. Yeah. Oh, well, it'll do. Welcome back to the Lionstone podcast, everyone. I am again joined here by Matthew.
I'm back, bitches.
He's back. It's only been like 4 episodes. No, you are not the last episode. You were the episode before that. So.
Yeah, but we haven't filmed a podcast in like over a month. Something like that.
Probably longer.
Even longer. Probably like 6 weeks.
Yeah, been longer than, about that probably.
I should probably give it a really quick update.
Yeah, let's go through it. I think have we already spoken about it?
No.
I think we spoke about it on yesterday's episode.
Did you?
Very briefly though.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, you talk about it.
Yeah.
We got rid of him because sexual misconduct.
No, that's not true.
Every time I'd come into the room, he'd try and take his clothes off.
What can I say? I like the feeling of the air on my balls. No, I'm no longer coaching under Lionstone. No, that I'm not coaching at all. I have stepped away from coaching. I'm focusing on my other 2 businesses. 2 points. Knock On and Anime Straps Co. So it was the right time to jump out and focus on my own shit. And my clients have been taken over by Lionstone, so they're in very good hands.
Yep.
But I'm still very much involved with Lionstone, so don't get sad. I'm still here, you bastards. Anyway, show me this. I want to see. I want to see this.
So a little bit of backstory. This is something that I think Reese and I didn't speak about on last week's. Or we're doing 2 episodes a week now. I should have told you that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably didn't listen to yesterday's episode, did you?
I saw it. How to not take a dick pic.
Can you turn my headphones off a little bit? Number two.
Hey, number 2.
That's better. Now I can hear myself.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. That's what I was.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
I could, but I couldn't.
Oh, right. Okay, good. So we're doing 2 episodes a week now. You and I are going to do one probably every fortnight or whenever you can come in.
I can do weekly.
Oh, cool. Let's just do that then.
Especially if it's going to be gaming related.
So Reese wants to... So I bought a game the other day called The Outlast Trials. And if anyone doesn't know, I don't do well with horror movies or... Like, I don't mind horror movies or horror games. I just don't like gore.
Really?
Yeah, I've never watched a Saw movie. I can watch horror movies like Paranormal Activity and like all those what's it called? What's the Conjuring, the one with the nun? That
Shrek.
one. Yeah, no, Shrek. Yeah. any animation is
Corey
spooky.
in the house.
Do you know the bit in Monsters Inc. where they shave the guy?
We got a
Sanitize him?
2319.
Yeah, and then they shave him. Yeah. Every time that bit would come on, I would run into the other room and cry as a kid.
I was also scared of balloons, but why? Why?
I don't know.
Why, you didn't like the sock on the back?
I don't know. Mum just
I
told me
wonder
I
why
used to
that
run and
sock
cry.
got stuck to the back.
Oh, they're like young kids.
No,
Yeah, that's why we got rid of him. All right, so the Outlast Trials, very, very spooky game. And I told Reese about me playing it the other night with my girlfriend, and the slightest thing would happen, I would throw my keyboard across the room because I would just jump and scream. And by the end of it...
The trailer is uploaded by Gamegasm.
Gamegasm, yeah. We'll watch the short IGN one. I know that was from a year ago, but whatever. We'll watch one of them. But by the end of it, I had to put deodorant on because I was sweating that much, and my palms are just wet.
Why weren't you wearing deodorant to begin with?
I was, but I just started sweating that much that it just came through. And Breeze, I touched my forehead, and it was like wet, like I just trained.
Dripping.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Sometimes I do have to put deodorant on when I'm playing video games because I start sweating. You know when you're sitting there with your arms out, you just feel one singular drip.
Yeah,
of
and you're
sweat.
like, oh, what's my life become? But yeah, Reese wants me to come in and download this and then try and do a podcast while I play it. So I'll play it on the screen and talk, and he'll be able to watch it on the big screen. We'll have it all recorded, and you can watch me fucking have meltdowns as I play the game. But let's watch the trailer. We'll watch the early access trailer. We won't watch the 3-minute one. It's too long. But Reese may have to do a bit of blurring.
Oh God, this is loud.
You'll be reborn.
It kind of looks like
For
you.
what I want to create, I need somebody who's not going to be missed when they vanish. I need somebody
Oh
who
God, I
knows
fucking hate puppets, bro.
they deserve to suffer.
You might have to blur this bit, Reese.
I need somebody who can withstand anything. I need a nobody.
Oh God.
But what I got
If you just
was you.
just listening to this, it seems to be someone who's like going through different sequences of challenges.
I'll explain the story to you in a sec.
They get tortured and found the key.
I think you might be the one that shows this miserable world what freedom really means.
Yeah, so essentially the story is if you've ever played any of the Outlast games, you can't fight any of the monsters. You can't fight back. You have to run and hide.
Right.
And that's the terrifying part. You can throw like bottles and stun them and that kind of stuff, but you can't. No, it's coming back. But you can't actually kill any of them or anything like that. You have to just run and hide from them under beds, in cupboards, in all kinds of stuff. And that's the terrifying part, is that you have no control. Essentially, the story is that it's based off when the CIA were trying to use psychology to turn people into like contract killers.
So last week.
Yeah. So they try and like wipe their memory, and then they would have temporary amnesia when a certain word was spoken to them. Like they would say a code word, bubbles, whatever it may be, and it's like a specific code word exactly for them. It's based on a real experiment that happened. That's your safe word. Emily, please. The strap-on's a bit warm tonight.
Kettle. This looks. So how do you win?
So you essentially, there's a bunch of like you go into the trial. So
you move the mic.
Oh, maybe be quiet. The trials are, they're set up to be that they're like desensitizing you to violence. That's what they are. That
sounds very healthy.
Yeah, that's what the story is. And then like eventually you win these tokens, you get released.
Right.
And then you're released as one of the successful experiments. And then your job is to, this is early access, so the full game's not out. You've only got a couple of different missions that you can play, but that's essentially the story, is that they try to turn you into a contract killer that will have no memory when you commit a crime.
Right.
And yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
There was a game that I saw released I saw it on TikTok. It's a Epic Games. I don't think it's another battle royale. It actually might be this, but it looked pretty good.
Yeah, this is 4-player co-op.
I think this might have been.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But they have you have the first Outlast and the second Outlast that came out in 2013. But yeah,
I feel like there's so many. How to never be scared. Step 1, play it.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. I should have recorded my first experience playing the game, because even the tutorial mission, when you have to run from the lady with the puppet and the drill.
What?
That was the lady that held the apple and drilled your hand.
Jesus.
Yeah, the sound of when people are playing, like running behind you and hearing them breathe in your ear and stuff like that and scream, it's terrifying. Yeah, it wasn't fun. But yeah, I'll play that next week, and I'll try and convince Reese to play it as well, because he's even worse with scary stuff than I am.
Always say there's no good games anymore, but I literally never knew. Like, I just I turn on my PlayStation and see Fortnite and COD. I'm like, there's no good games anymore.
Yeah, this was one that Bree found, and I was like, oh, I won't like it. And then one of my other mates bought it, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. And then that's all we've played. We played it for like 6 hours straight last night.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was just a tutorial.
No. So there's the tutorial that teaches you. That's only single player.
Right.
That was scarier than me playing with other people because I had to sit there by myself and play it.
Have you played Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, I've got that too.
Yeah. That's fun to play with other people.
Yeah. Have you got it?
I've purchased it. It's on my PlayStation store. I haven't got it downloaded though. Is it cross-platform?
It might be. I don't know. I haven't played it in years, but
That would be fun.
even still, worst case scenarios, if we do a podcast out of it, we've got 3 computers in here that can run it.
We've got 3 monitors. Wait, these computers are literally gaming PCs.
Yeah, they can run Dead by Daylight. Yeah, easy. Yeah. They can run this one too. So we'll convince
We're gonna have a LAN party.
Yeah, we got a budget for the last video.
Like a Saturday night LAN party where we get tanked and play games and record it and call it work. I'm in.
Yeah, tax write-off.
La, la, la. No, it's almost tax time soon.
Yeah, well, we got the budget for the Hot Wings video, so Reese can just pay for $80 for these 2 games and we can just do a podcast out of it. That's how we do it.
We need to download it on my account, Reese.
Yeah.
Just because I need to research it.
Yeah, research purposes. But yeah, there's this, and then Diablo 4 came out, and I played a shitload of Diablo 4.
Is it any... I could never get into Diablo games.
I don't know. It's not as good as I thought it would be. I paid $140 for it.
Why?
To get it 4 days early. And it wasn't worth the extra $40 I paid for it.
You played it for 4 days and then you gave up?
No, I'll still go back to it. This came out, and this is way more exciting for some reason.
You know what I've been playing with?
What?
A Balisong
So,
butterfly knife.
oh God, are they legal?
Oh, it's blunt, so it's not a knife. It's just a training one. But
good, so it's useless.
actually, can you open up TikTok and then go on ASC? I can show you my
TikTok.
my anime straps go. Anesthesia.
Anime
ANIME.
straps co.
Yeah. Let's go first one. And then all right. So
You look like the biggest autist in all of these.
the second one where it says first. I don't know why people post this, but it gives me a chance to show you my new knife trick. That's pretty fucking sick, isn't it? Yeah,
cool.
I've been playing with a Balisong, and man, I've cut my hands on a blunt knife. I pinched my finger in the
that would be
the thing, but I drop it all the time, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
And so every time I drop it, Emily goes. I was like, and she gets angry at me, and I'm like, what? She's like, you're playing with a fucking knife over timber floorboards. And I think, yeah, I can't stop until I get 3 in a row.
It's like a fidget spinner.
No, it is a fidget spinner. That's why I bought it. On Amazon, I typed in fidget toy, and this came up, and I was like,
a fidget toy they give
Yeah, that's how they ship it. I was thinking about this, right?
Yeah.
So this isn't the first Balisong that I've had. I had a Balisong when I was in high school, and it wasn't a knife, but it was a bottle opener.
Oh, you thought you were the coolest kid
I
ever.
used to take it to school.
Yeah, so they would have thought you were taking knives to school.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
My teachers didn't care.
What school did you go to?
St. Helena.
Where's that?
St. Helena. It's in St. Helena.
I don't know where that is.
Eltham North.
Oh, right.
It's a decent school. Like,
yeah, right.
But I used to, no wonder I fucking got bullied, bro. I used to walk around with a Balisong.
And would you just flip it around?
Yeah, I was just...
Oh, you thought you were the coolest kid ever. But
no,
in fact,
I
you
played
were
TF2. And I was like, I'm the spy. That's a fucking great game. But yeah, I used to walk around with a fucking bottle opener knife.
Yeah.
And I thought I was so... I also rode a scooter to school. Man, this makes a lot of sense now,
It does.
actually.
It does. Does. Well, the bullying shaped you into the person you are today.
Yeah, fat.
Yeah. Oh, let's not even talk about fucking exercise on this podcast. Get rid of that stuff. That stuff's rubbish.
How's the running going?
As you can tell,
we were so
terrific.
Optimistic. Yeah, I got my fucking Crocs on.
Oh, God.
I'm so surprised that I got my leg up onto the bench. I'm actually, my jiu-jitsu's not too bad. I've been working on my flexibility.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
as
good.
you can tell.
Sorry, I'm having my breakfast at the same time.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. But
What
yeah.
have you got in there?
Oh, it's just blueberries and it's going to get stuck in my
Why
teeth.
is it so bright?
Blueberries, yogurt,
Oh, it's the yogurt.
honey and oats.
Any protein powder in there? Or?
No, it's got like 30 grams.
Is that it?
Protein.
What's stuck at the...
Yogurt. I made it quickly on the way here because I was running late.
I forgot about the podcast until you messaged me.
Yeah, well, I woke up this morning and I did a call at 6 a.m. and then went back to bed, and then woke up and it was 9:20, and I was like, oh fuck.
I woke up at 7, had to do wheeze, then got back into bed. Emily steals a blanket. I was like, cunt, give me some. So I just moved onto her side of the bed and slept underneath her. She'd sleep through anything. She doesn't know. So I slept under there. And then I woke up like 8:30 and I was like, you know what? I needed that. I needed that snooze. I was fucking tired.
Yeah.
But I am realizing that a lot of the things that I did as a teenager should be bullied for.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about the wrestling.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what happened?
Yeah, you saw them.
Have I said this on the podcast?
No,
I
you
haven't.
texted it to me. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you've listened to the podcast about where I spoke about how
I think it's called WWE and bullying or something like that.
I loved WWE and I tried to impress a couple of girls by wearing my Intercontinental belt underneath my clothes and anyway, it's a good episode. You should go back and listen.
Yeah, go listen to that one. It's a good one.
I think it's one of our most viewed actually.
Mm-hmm.
I actually ran into those two girls after it would have been 15 years.
Yeah, right.
Since that happened, or like 12 to 15 years.
Mm.
And I was at an anime convention.
It hasn't changed.
And it was terrible, by the way.
Yeah. Which one was it?
Supernova.
Is that like a real sweat fest?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was like My Hero Academia sweat fest.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway. So I walk up to them.
Oh, you went and spoke to him?
I went and spoke to them. So they had a booth because they were fantastic artists. They are fantastic artists. They've worked for like Nintendo and shit.
Yeah. Do you remember me, guys? I was the guy with the belt.
I walked up and I was like, it's been 15 years since I...
Is that how you open the conversation?
Oh, no.
I've just been released after 15 years.
I walked up and I said, do you remember the first time we came here? And they looked at me like, are you an artist as well? And I said, I'm an autist. No, and then I realized they didn't recognize me.
Oh, so
I was like, I looked at him for a second and I was like, how am I going to play this? So I'm so fucking awkward right now.
Oh, that's twice now.
And I just felt my palms start to sweat.
Yeah.
Like I could have fucking ice skated on my hands. And I go, we went to high school together. And they just looked at me like I was some creepy fan, which they would have had that experience with. And I was like, oh, I need to redeem this really quick. I've gone, Matt Lamborn. And so the two girls, they have a nice, sweet voice, whatever they were talking at. And then something just switched and they've gone, oh, what the fuck's up, bro? And I was like, holy shit, like, how have you been? They're like, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, yeah, I know, it's been a while. And it suddenly went from incredibly awkward to like, what's up, bro? And I was like, fucking thank fuck, because I was about to kill myself. It was one of the most awkward experience I've had in the last month. However, I got to catch up with them and whatever. And like, they asked what I did, and I told them about ASC. And they're like, oh, so you're a fucking weeb still? As well? I was like, yeah, I am. What of it? I'm not in cosplay right now, so what up?
I'm still a normal person.
No, I wouldn't go that far. So, yeah, that was fucking terrifying. But I was proud of myself because I got out of my comfort zone.
Yep.
And yeah, the expos are nowhere near as good as they used to be. Like when I was back in my day, everyone cosplayed and everyone put in like weeks of effort. I literally walked past poor attempts of people trying to look like Goku. I was like, dude, you don't even have a wig on. You don't even have you've got orange pants on that could be just Adidas and a fucking texter with the symbol on the back. Like, if you're going to do something, actually have a crack.
Yeah, but these people have to get on public transport looking like that.
Yeah.
When I used to go to PAX.
Yeah.
So Bree and I went, when was it? Last year? I think we went to last year's one. And then, or whenever it was it early this year?
Fuck if I know, bro. You were there, not me.
No. We went to the most recent one, and then like when I went back when I was like 16 or whatever, we had to take public transport in, and these fucking like, if you cosplay, cool. But the secondhand embarrassment I get for you when I see you on a train dressed up as some anime, like even if you're a dude dressed up as some anime guy or some woman dressed up as an anime chick, the secondhand embarrassment I get for all these people looking at you being like, what the fuck is this person dressed up as?
Yeah, I know.
You look normal in the PAX convention because everyone else is dressed up like fucking weirdos. But
the sacred bounds of the Melbourne showground.
Yeah, you just stay in that little area and you're fine. But as soon as you go outside, you're getting judged for looking like a weirdo.
It's so crazy because literally, like, as soon as you step out of the convention, like, it goes from normal to fucking, like, be careful. I used to cosplay, you know that, right?
Did you?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
I used to cosplay. And I used to get my mum and dad, they used to drop me at the front door because I was scared to get public transport.
Yeah, exactly. See?
I should have been.
Yeah.
You know what happened when I would, every single time I would cosplay?
What?
People would call me a girl. They used to think I was a girl. One person. I was cosplaying Shuhei from Bleach, which is a lesser known character.
Yeah, don't need to explain it. Yeah.
I was wearing a full kimono, which was sick. Like it was like a ninja kimono. Anyway, I started speaking to someone who was a stall holder, and I was going back and forth, and they were like, "Wait a minute," and like my friend was like, "They must have said she to me," and my friend was like,
"Oh,
he's not a girl," and the stall owner goes, "Oh, I thought he had breasts." And like gestured at their chest because it was a woman, and I was like,
"No, I'm just fat.
This is my chest." Oh, that's no wonder I fucking had self-esteem issues. Apparently, I had tits. So, yeah, fuck those places are terrifying. But it was I used to cosplay.
I got mistaken for a girl once or twice when I had my long hair. And I didn't have a beard, but prepubescent me. Yeah. Once or twice, but I didn't, not because I had tits, it's because I had a high-pitched voice and I had long hair.
I had a high-pitched voice too. I still relatively do have a high-pitched voice.
No, these microphones help.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Reverb for days. I used to get mistaken for a girl a bit, which, look, my own fault. Yeah. Had long hair. Looked like a girl, had tits apparently. But, oh, man, those places are a shithole for body positivity as well. Like, because some dudes there were jacked.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, I got boobies.
Yeah, I think though that I feel bad for the women that go to those events dressed up.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started.
Because there are so many sweaty dudes.
The amount of sexual harassment
that would happen. That
happened when I was there. As a teenager.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't as people didn't really understand like what counts as harassment back then. So dudes would just be like, "Can I take your photo?" I'm like, "Bro, what's up?" And they're like, "Ah." I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Dap it up, bro."
Oh, that's.
I thought you had breasts. Yeah, well, apparently that's a common theme today. No, girls they still do have a rough time at those conventions because people look at the character. They don't look at the person.
Yeah.
They're like,
I've jacked off to you online.
And I'm going to jack off tonight when I take this photo. But like people will just take photos without consent and shit.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like that whole thing in Japan where I'm pretty sure it's
where
Japan.
the iPhones need to have the shutter sound on it. Do you know about that?
Probably for the exact same reason of when I saw a clip of like some, I don't know if she was a model or an actress over there, had like a public freak out in public and was wearing a skirt. She sat on the floor and started crying, and all the photographers started taking photos up her dress.
Yeah. So
I was like,
in Japan, the phones that are sold in Japan, it is by law can't turn the shutter sound of the camera off. Right. So like when it goes cha-ching,
yeah.
It is by law. You can't turn it off, even if the phone's on silent, because of the upskirting photos. If you're not watching, Pat just made a very, very scrunched up face.
I don't understand. What's the point?
I'm taking an upskirt photo.
Well, I understand the point, but
dude, it pervs.
Yeah. No, I understand why they would why they do it. It make like you're a creep. Yeah, I understand it, but like, Why? What's
Just don't do it then, bro.
Yeah, just go watch. Oh, all the porn censored in Japan, is it not?
I'm not sure.
Matt was like, I'm the resident expert about Japanese porn around here.
I think it's, you'll see the pixels, but you can put up your imagination.
I do believe that it is censored.
Well, Bree wants to go to Japan, so I'll give people an update of all the porn censored in Japan. Yeah, first-hand experience. I'll let you know.
When I used to work for Apple,
Yeah.
people used to buy phones online, and they'd be like, I can't turn off the shutter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's how I found out about that.
So people in Japan would buy it and get them
Oh,
sent
like
over.
you would just buy a phone, and if you bought a phone through Kogan, a lot of the time they were remanufactured through Japan. And they'd be like, I can't turn off the shutter noise.
Yeah, I have mine always turned off.
Why?
Doesn't matter why, all right?
Anyway.
What people don't know won't hurt them.
What mama don't know.
Oh, I told you I was doing Uber Eats, yeah?
No.
So we spoke about this on yesterday's podcast, yesterday's episode or whatever. Like, so I decided to do it just to get some extra money.
Have you stolen any GBs?
No. Like when you get in the car and all your car smells like it's like KFC, after a while you don't want to eat any of them.
Oh, exposure therapy. All right. Why are you doing Uber Eats?
More money.
More money?
Yeah, that's right.
How much are you making from it?
Last week, well, not last week. I did fuck all last week. The week before, I made like $350.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Are you doing it this week?
Yeah, probably.
How much have you? How many hours are you doing?
15 per hour. It sucks, but I don't do anything else in those hours anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just sit around
Probably
and do nothing.
Order the Uber Eats.
Yeah, exactly. So it actually saves me money. But I like the episode talking about fucking creepy dudes. I told this story yesterday, but I'll tell it to you now. So I went to one guy's house. It was 8 a.m. because I was trying to figure out what the best times to drive are.
Yeah.
So I get like the most orders in the least amount of time.
Yeah.
Not just driving dead times. And so I was like, I'll do like 7 a.m. Let's see what happens. 7 a.m. to 8:30. And I got a couple of orders. One dude wanted fucking, you know where I live?
Point cool.
Yeah, might as well so I can say the address while you're at it. No, I've said it a heap. But from my house, like in that area, there's like just down the road, there's a Subway, and some dude wanted Subway delivered to, like, you don't know where the Good Life is in Werribee, do you? No. So in Werribee, there's a Good Life. It's about 15 minutes from my place. So I grabbed it, drove there, and he was in like a set of units, so like a house at the front, then like a small unit down the back.
Yeah.
So I parked my car at the front, walked down the driveway. And this was like 8 a.m. and he wanted a fucking sub and a cookie at 8 a.m. And I was like, oh, this is not going to end well. And he had his door, like his window open, but no fly screen in it. So I went to like just stick my head in to say, hey mate, your order's here. And there was just shit everywhere.
Oh no.
And then he was sitting at his desk. You've seen the episode of South Park with the WoW guy?
My hero.
Yeah.
Cheeto Dust McGee.
Yeah. So he was in his dressing gown. The house stunk like cigarettes. And he had like the Hulk Hogan hair where he was bald on top and had long hair all the way down.
Yeah. Oh God! So he really is the sweaty.
Yeah, so I was like, I just immediately thought like your computer needs to be searched. You're like Jared from Subway with like the 100 terabytes of child porn.
Oh God!
Here's another thing. Let's not reference child porn again because that'll get us fucking banned or something. But who has 100 terabytes of porn?
Sick people.
What would not just any kind of porn? Or any kind of thing. Who has 100 terabytes of it? I don't even have 100 terabytes of games.
More importantly, who downloads porn?
Yeah, that's true.
That's weird.
Or who goes to the sex shops and buys the DVDs?
$10 off DVDs on Corroat Creek Road right now. Not that I'd know.
I got an Uber delivery for someone wanting something from Sexyland at like 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
They do 2 hour. I saw this billboard on the way to the airport. It's like Sexyland. Ding dong.
Yeah.
Delivery.
yeah. So yeah, I got an order for it and I was like, oh, I don't really want to fucking do that because it's 100% a dude.
What did they order?
I don't know. You have to accept the job to get it. And I was like, it's out of the way. I can't be fucking doing it.
Have you considered DoorDash instead?
I do both.
Oh, okay.
So I have both apps running
Does
at once.
DoorDash make you more money? Yeah.
In my area, it does.
I heard.
Yeah. Like per order, I get less, but I get way more orders.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I do that. But like I've heard stories of people ordering stuff from Sexyland or like whatever sex shop is near them, and they Uber it, and then like all the Uber drivers out the front just like wait around because it's like a chick ordering something, and they'll just wait around and be creepy out the front.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't love that.
No.
I get my dog food Uber Eats.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it more expensive?
No, if you order it from Pet Barn, right?
Yeah. Is that the one just here?
No.
Oh.
They do $10 delivery, 2 hour delivery.
Yeah,
Same day.
right.
So I forget to buy dog food all the time.
So
it's
do
a
I.
20 kilo bag.
Yeah, okay, right.
The closest one is St Kilda. I don't know how they can afford to charge $10
Yeah.
for delivery, but it's fucking elite.
Yeah, right.
And then seeing the Uber driver trying to get the 20 kilo back and slams it on the front door.
What dog food do you get?
I get the Black Hawk.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Yeah.
Kogan has it. No, not Kogan. Catch of the Day has it cheaper.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I think
how much do they charge?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my
I
head,
am
but
like fucking Pet Barn loyalist, so like
what I know it was like $20-$30 cheaper than what I paid at Pet Stock near me or Best Friends or whatever it is.
Pet Stock is very expensive. Fuck Pet Stock. We hate Pet Stock. Pet Barn have like 20, like if you do repeat feeder, which is like you have to buy it every 60 days or whatever. My dogs chew through it, literally. But it comes down from like $190 to $120.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's elite.
Oh,
Pet
maybe
Barn till
I'll
they
start doing that then. That's a good. It's probably about the same price at Catch of the Day then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
legit.
I'll probably do that.
Yeah. Man, don't even get me started on fucking dog food.
Mm.
And yeah, Pet Barn is good. There's Pet Barn in High Point, but the St Kilda one they deliver, so it's mad.
So they just do online delivery? You can just order it?
Yeah, you just order it online and you select 2-hour delivery, and an Uber driver rocks up.
God, that's a shit drive for $10.
I know.
Oh, they wouldn't get paid 10. They probably get paid based off probably like $20-$25.
Well, that's what I was thinking. How do they pay drivers if the delivery is only $3?
Well, if you're charging at $190, but if you subscribe, you get it down to $120. So there's already like $50 of margin there.
Yeah, that's
$120 is still going to be profit.
That's 100% true. My question is on Uber Eats and DoorDash. How much is an average order that you make?
Probably like $6-7.
$6-7.
But I only do it in Point Cook.
Okay.
So I only drive you know where that big shopping center is down the road from my house?
Yes.
That huge one on the corner, the town center. So yeah, I drive from there to like Saintry Lakes.
Okay.
So each order might take me 15 minutes, 20 minutes if I have to wait at the shop, and I would drive for like 4 hours.
Right. Is it fun?
It's mindless.
Really? Do you just listen to
So
podcasts or
mindless.
something?
I went through like 3 podcasts last time I did it. I just sat in the car and just drove.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk to anyone. I get
I've
out.
thought about it, but I wanted to do it on a bike. And I wanted to get an electric bike. Only because I wanted an electric bike.
Then it'd be a tax write-off because you have to start an ABN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted an electric bike and I wanted to ride around and deliver food.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it's not gonna be as fun as I think it is.
No.
Because I thought
No. It's not that fun. It'd probably be easier. If you lived in the CBD, you could do it on a bike.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Or
Just
like
get in the train.
Or like a moped. But
my moped
here, like near your area.
might be fine.
Yeah, but even still, there's not many places. I drove through your area. Like I just sat there for like 40 minutes just to see what would happen.
They're fuck all.
And there's not much going on.
There's only like in my area. There's only like 15,000 people who live in those 2 suburbs. Willie
Really?
and Willie.
Yeah, right. Well, they're building a McDonald's near you.
They've just built the McDonald's and it's open. It's been open for the last couple of months.
Oh, that
Not
shows,
that I know.
that shows how often I go down that road.
They're actually
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh.
That's inside scoop. Apparently, next to the.
Oh, right. I get you.
No, a bit down from it. I'm pretty sure.
Really? Right. The furthest I go is that car wash.
Sorry,
The furthest I go down that road is that car wash across the road from the sex shop.
where you picked me up.
Yeah, that's time I picked you up. Yeah. Yeah, back to the sex shops, though. That's the fun topic of this episode.
I've only ever been into a sex shop once,
Mm.
and it was with my first ever girlfriend.
Yeah. What'd you buy?
I think it was just flavored condoms.
Oh.
And
Who sucks on a condom?
as a lollipop. I was way too vanilla, and I was just like,
No, let's just get flavored condoms.
The worst thing to buy in a sex shop.
yeah, well, all right, Mr. Experience.
Oh, I've been in there a few times. I'll tell you what,
I get my dog food from a sex shop.
yeah, the pet store's literally right next door. So Abe gets something and I get something. Well, I mean, I get Abe a toy while I'm in the sex shop. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, stop biting that one.
But yeah, I don't know. Reese probably won't let me tell one of the stories, but I'll tell you afterwards.
Tell it. This is peer pressure.
No, he's already told me I can't talk about it. I'll ask him, and then next time we do an episode, I'll talk about it.
Say the fucking story. Mike. Oh,
Yeah. She told me a story about when her. I'm fuck it. Okay, you're gonna listen to this. I'm gonna throw you under the bus. So her and her partner.
New Balance.
Yeah, the lawns come up good.
That's true.
So her and her partner, I'm totally throwing her under the bus. I'm gonna have to ask her if I can actually air this episode. And they go in, and he's like, she sent me a video. He's like super nervous in there, and then one of the members comes in and sees him, and she's like, "Oh, I wouldn't expect you to be in here." And apparently he just went bright red.
That's when you turn around and go, well, I wouldn't expect to see you here either. What are you buying?
Yeah.
Squat plug.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not going to be happy that I aired that out.
Nah, it's funny as. You didn't say last names. It's all good.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
I did. We'll get her to censor that. I'll get Reese to censor that. I'll just blank the name. Reese, when you watch this, just blank the name and we'll just tell the story so no one knows who it is. And then probably blank them where Matt says and blank when I just said it then too. Good. Make your job harder. But yeah,
Unless she doesn't care.
Unless she doesn't care, but whatever. She probably won't, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
But yeah, I went in and they've like, I asked the lady, like, who buys these DVDs? And she's like, just old men.
Oh, don't say that.
And they've got hundreds of them. And then there's like, so on Corrick Creek Road, there's...
Wait, was that the one that you went in?
Which one?
The one on Correct Creek Road?
Yeah, Sexy Land there. And then there's
That's
Club...
not a sexy land.
Yeah, and there's Club X down the other end.
How far on Correct Creek Road? Towards my house?
Oh, no, sorry. Old Geelong Road.
Ah.
Yeah, so there's Sexy Land, and then down the road there's Club X.
Yeah.
Now, got a story for you about Club X.
There's a hole in the wall.
There's a room in the wall.
Oh, God.
And Brie and I went in there once, and like we just fucking bought a bunch of random shit. I don't know, try some stuff out, figure it out as we go. But the guy comes in. He's like, "Yeah, just one ticket."
To
like,
what?
And we're like, "One fucking ticket," and he just walks into this dark room. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so we had a friend, like I'm not going to mention names, that hangs around, does
Sex worker?
not really, but just
Might be.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Don't know. But she's like, yeah, it's like a gangbang room, and there's and there's porn theaters and stuff in there.
I knew about the porn theaters.
Yeah, but this is like it's a porn theater, but you go in and the people like organize to meet up there. And,
Really?
like, all the cucks organize to meet up there.
Right.
And one night we went to go get some stuff there late, and I watched a dude like run from his car to get in there in time. I don't know if he wanted to be first in line or last in line.
There's actually
But before to interrupt you, but like any gangbang in Hoppers Crossing,
Yep.
don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
No, there's going to be nothing in there that's appealing to the eye.
There's going to be a lot in there.
A lot in there, and none of it is going to be appealing. I've watched a lot of people walk out of there. Just like we would just hang around to just see who would walk out. And we just like look at all these fucking huge fucking cock dildos that are like 15 inches long.
Great American Challenge.
Yeah, whatever they are. Like big ones, big fat ones, big fists. We just like look at all this random stuff and just be like, who's walking out? And some of the characters that walk out of there be like, you are on a register.
Oh, God. There's two ways I can take this. The fucked up way or the fucked up way. Which one do you want?
Go the fucked up way.
All right. You're lucky you chose that fucked up way.
Okay.
So I have a friend, a very good friend of mine.
Do I know him?
No.
Okay.
He's gay.
Yeah.
And he would tell me about these spots in Melbourne that are known. You go there and just you can go fuck a dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
Each their own.
I'm talking like one of them is a toilet cubicle in Melbourne Central.
But how do you line up times?
You just bang on the door.
And
You just knock on the door, and if someone's in there, like it's a known thing. I went to that toilet not knowing there was a bang on the door, and I said, "Oi, someone's in here doing a poo."
I'm here to take a shit, not suck some cock.
But there's like, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
There's like a park.
Yeah. It's called dogging.
But
That's where you have sex in public.
why do you know the name?
Oh, I Googled it once.
Very good.
Big Googler. Research purposes only.
Research.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I thought that was my innocent mind has been opened.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of perverted people out there doing perverted stuff in perverted toilets.
People just need to, settle down.
Yeah, but I think there's a thrill to having sex in public.
Yeah, I know that.
But maybe not in the fucking Melbourne Central toilets.
No.
Ugh. It'd be the worst with the Flinders Street one. That way stink like piss.
Since they've been redone, they're not too bad.
No, I can't tell you the last time I caught the train.
I got it not long ago. I love getting trains.
There's the autism.
I fucking love public transport. Whenever Em says, "Oh, we got to go do this in the city," and I was like, "Can we get over the weekend?" She was like, "I need to go into the office to pick up some stuff," and I was like, "All right." She's like, "Oh, we'll drive in." I've gone, "Oh." She's like, "Oh, it's just a bit cold. Like, we'll need to park and we'll need to get the train." She's like, "It's more expensive to get the train than driving it," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Fucking love the train.
We should go to the train museum.
What?
There's one near your place.
Oh, no, that's true. They also train the train drivers there. They train the train drivers. Wow. You never think about two words having different meanings, do you? Train and train. Yeah, we spoke about training a lot, Reese.
Yeah, there you go. The trains. Yeah, train spotters.
I fucking love planes.
What was the other fucked up story?
Oh, okay. No, that is fucked up. So there is a podcast.
Do we might have to censor it?
I will censor it myself.
Okay.
There's a podcast out there about how they caught the world's biggest child porn guy.
Yeah, right. What was his name?
Don't know.
Oh.
They censored his name, but it's public accessible. But he's an Australian. He was a ringleader of the dark web.
Right.
And there's a podcast on it. It's like a 10-episode podcast, and fuck, it's heavy, man. Like it's really heavy. But it is phenomenal how good detectives are at finding people. You know how they caught him?
Yeah.
From the way that he greeted people on his online forum. He would say hiya, HIYA with an exclamation mark. Don't ever use hiya anymore.
I send that to a couple of my clients.
Hiya. So that's how they caught him. He lives in Adelaide. This was fucked up. He was a fucking like children's support worker, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fucked.
That's tough.
But like when you said like terabytes of porn, when they raided his house, man, they raided him, right? And his computer was like they needed to raid. They were watching him. They needed to raid him when his computer was unlocked.
Open. Yeah. So they can get in.
They break down the doors. They run in. He slams the computer shut. Hands up.
Yeah.
The detectives have gone, fuck, we can't get in. Like it's going to be encrypted.
Yeah.
They just open it up.
And it's on.
Logs on. Straight away. No password.
What a rookie. That's how they got the guy in Dread Pirate Roberts who had the Silk Road.
Yeah.
They got him in a public library with his laptop open.
What a dickhead.
Yeah. Well, but no one knew it was him.
Yeah, that's true.
Ulrich or something was his name.
Yeah, they're no password. They got all his shit from that. And then they this is even crazier. They stole his identity.
Because got all the other ones.
Because they locked him up.
Yeah.
They posed as him for 8 months. So they had to research how he spoke, all that kind of stuff. And within, like, I think it was like 7 months later, that like number 2 in charge, because it was like a gang hierarchy.
Yeah.
And you had to, like, there was like tiers, and you'd have to post original content to level yourself up. It was fucked up. So, phenomenal podcast, by the way. Phenomenal. I know the guy, the senior producer of it. Phenomenal work. Telling a fucked up story. But they posed as him for months, and then the number 2 caught on somehow. Like, caught on that something was fucked up.
Yeah.
And to the point where they like had to maintain their hierarchy. So how are they going to post shit? Like all that kind of stuff.
While the cops are watching them.
Well, they are the cops.
Oh, so the owners, like the cops had to start posting.
Well, they had to do
something.
And there's like laws around like doing the wrong thing in order to do it. And it's called Children in the Pictures.
I'll have to listen to it.
It is phenomenal. Like it's so well done, like to tell a story like that. But like it's that kind of thing where you listen to an episode and then go take a walk and breathe it out. I listened to them back to back because like it was like when there's a good story, I'm fuck, I can't not know what happens. But fucking incredible
Yeah. Makes you really wonder, like, how depraved of a mental condition it must be.
Oh,
'Cause,
absolutely.
Like, there's obviously like I don't know how to put this without sounding fucked up, but there's like you get to a point of where it's like, what are you gonna like? Why do you need that much child porn or just porn in general? Where is it like it's like obsessive?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think it's just a mental health condition. Like it is a mental health condition, and the thing is, like a lot of the research now is like catching people when they're aware that they have an attraction to it and stopping them.
Yeah,
because like having the thought isn't illegal, right? Just like any
acting on it though.
Acting on it is the part that you need to fucking not do.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is understanding how to control that urge. And as a person, that's embarrassing, right?
Yeah, you don't want to openly just say,
you don't want to openly say you're that kind of person. But some things about yourself you need to accept and get help for.
Yeah.
Just like if you are aggressive and you like take it out on people and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that they're the same. One is obviously a lot more fucked up, but they're equally fucked up.
Yeah.
But learning how to control that's why they do what they do is to help people, stop them from getting there.
Yeah. Louis Theroux does a documentary where he goes and talks to sex offenders in it's not a prison, it's like a mental rehab place that they can't voluntarily check out from.
Right.
So they're stuck. Most of them are stuck in there indefinitely, but they're like, I have this problem, and I got myself in here so that I wouldn't act on it.
That's a noble thing to do.
Yeah.
Like if you know you're fucked up, stopping yourself before something stupid happens. Because that kind of shit, like, especially in this day and age when, like, you just need a Tor browser to get some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's
well, it's even on the surface web too.
Oh.
It 100% on the surface web.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's obviously not in masses what it is on the dark web.
If you don't know what we're talking about between the surface web and the dark web, there is most of the internet is the dark
web. Yeah.
So it's like something like 80%.
Yeah. Well, most of it's used as file storage for news reporters and like government agencies and stuff like that.
So dark web is the access, the version of the website version of the internet where you need to go. Like you can't just end up there. You can't go at Google and type in dark web.
Yeah.
You need a specific browser. You need to be able to log in. And
mind you, it's not illegal to go on the dark web.
It's not illegal. You're allowed to go on the dark web.
We used to go on at school all the time.
Did you?
Yeah, and to see what like fucked up not
Hitman for Hire.
Those kind of websites. And like Silk Road and be like, we can buy tigers and stuff like that off Silk Road. You can buy. Well, they shut it down, but there's obviously clones. But you could buy all kinds of fucked up stuff on there, like drugs, guns. Yeah, most of it was cops. Yeah, like fronting as because you got to be
catch a criminal.
Yeah, well, you could I knew people that ordered drugs off the dark web.
I know people.
But like you ordered a gun off the.
Sold.
No, there you go. It's probably not that hard to do, but like ordering a gun off the dark web, you're probably going to get arrested because one, it's going to get sent in the mail and they'll be like, "That's a gun," because it's pretty easy to identify what a gun looks like in a packaging through an X-ray machine.
Pew.
Yeah.
Well, I know a guy who used to sell on the dark web, and very convoluted, very like. He never got caught.
It's all crypto though, right?
It's all crypto.
Yeah.
It's where crypto really is useful.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about the illegal shit.
Have you watched before we move on, have you watched Catch a Predator?
No.
What's Chris Hansen's Dateline NBC?
No. Oh wait, is it when they catch the
pedophiles?
Yeah, I've seen clips on TikTok.
Yeah, they pose as they have the decoys that pose as kids and they'll chat them up.
And they catch them in Subway and shit.
Yeah, or they'll walk into a house and there'll be a dude there was one where he just starts taking his clothes off at the door and he sits down and then Chris Hansen walks out and then there's this guy just sitting there with all these cameras sitting there naked being interviewed by Chris.
No.
And then they're like, "You're free to go." And they're like, their eyes light up like, "I'm free, I haven't been caught." And they walk out and the cops arrest them.
Oh, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
That's where the button would come in. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. It's like
to catch a predator. I've been watching the repo guy who on TikTok who goes and takes people's cars. That's fucking hilarious.
People get very angry about that.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd get angry about it, to be fair, too, but I wouldn't go fucking
just pay bills, bro.
Try and bash him, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to fuck with the repo guy.
No. There's Skeeter Gene as well.
The what?
Skeeter Gene.
What's that?
He's he does a YouTube version of
Show me.
Chris. We won't watch an episode because
Skeet.
Skeeter Gene. His character name is Skeet Hansen.
Jesus.
And he interviews he catches pedophiles and he's like,
"Oh no,
you've just been skeeted." Is his catchphrase at the end of every episode?
Skeet, motherfucker.
Yeah, very very good to watch.
Yeah,
very very good to watch. But yeah, they
The titles look like pornos.
Do they?
44-year-old man brings booze for 13-year-old girl, but I drink it instead.
Yeah, he'll sit there and he'll bring alcohol, and like this guy here fake passes out in a Walmart. So they just stand here and like he's like he gets like one line is like, oh, can someone give him a Predator Percocet to wake him up and things like that.
Jesus,
definitely worth watching though.
I'll happy Skeet Memorial Day.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty funny.
I really respect people doing this kind of work.
I would be terrified to do it.
Why?
Like I don't like confrontation, but imagine having to walk out and being like, you just tried to fuck a child.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hard.
Yeah.
This is the darkest podcast we've done.
Yeah, but it's like they get them to call their wives and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
and try and be like, well, we can either call the police or you can call your wife and tell her what you did.
And she'll call the police.
Well, they call the police anyway. The police are outside most of the time.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, but they ruin their lives. Because they can't arrest them off these.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, it's just you've just got screenshots here. There's no actual, you have to submit this, we have to investigate it. But then they post it and it gets like 1.3 million views.
Yeah, they're going to ruin someone's life.
Yeah.
Anyway.
802K views 10 days ago. So old mate's life's over.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a nice nap.
Yeah.
Nice sleep.
Yeah, maybe what we should do is we should research some conspiracies, and then every couple of episodes we have like an episode where we talk about a deep conspiracy.
I've got a conspiracy we can.
Yeah, all right. Let's do a practice one now. Well, Jesus, people are going to listen to this and be like yesterday's episode of where Reese and I are talking about fucking dick photos, and then now we're talking about child predators.
The McDonald's ice cream machine.
No, yeah. What about that? What's in that?
It's built to break.
Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah. And they sued them. Yeah.
Why haven't they replaced them? I have a theory.
Oh, yeah. All right, go. What's your theory?
What's your theory? This is a marketing play by McDonald's.
You reckon?
Yep. You limit the supply, so people want it more.
But I don't want it more. I just get pissed off and say, fuck you. I'm not.
You don't like confrontation. But as soon as you tell someone they can't have something, they want it more. So next time they were thinking, oh, can I get it this time? And there's that little bit of dopamine when they don't say, sorry, the machine's not out of order.
Yeah, true. Maybe that's a good point.
I think it's a smart tactic by the Douglas.
Yeah, but how much money would they lose? Because when the ice cream machine's not in play, I don't order fucking 20, 50-cent cones. I order one.
No, you can't get the 50-cent cone when the ice cream machine's out of play.
Yeah, but the revenue lost with the machine being broken, like when it's fixed, I'm like, I better stock up now.
No. That's not the thing though, right? So if someone comes through the drive-through, this is where I reckon it is, the drive-through. They're already in the drive-through. They're going to order something else. So every time
I get you.
I go, can I please get an McFlurry with caramel sauce?
Yeah.
2, actually, because Emily's in the car.
Yeah.
And they go, sorry, the ice cream machine's broken. And I'll say, all right, can I get a family box instead?
Maybe that's just you.
And they just say in the back you hear, gotcha, bitch. And Mr. McDonald is going,
maybe that's just you.
Yeah, well, no, I don't get family boxes.
No.
You can never get them. They don't allow you to order them after 11 p.m. and I want them at 11:01 every single time. They're just a good deal. To be honest.
Yeah, good deal. Good deal. All right, well, how long have we been going for? We're going 15 minutes. Have we spoken of anything of value in this episode?
Yes. How to catch criminals.
Yeah. Or not to be a criminal. Don't be a criminal.
If you're struggling with anything, please call Lifeline. They will help you. That's a legitimate thing.
How do we get to that?
If you're struggling with fucking weird shit, just fucking call someone and speak to them about it before you do something fucked up.
Yeah, that's the advice from this episode.
Oh, we also outed one of our clients. Old clients.
Did we?
Yeah. For going into the sex shop.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, blank. Hang on,
Katie Noble.
Hang on, I'll send her a voice note now.
Hey, Katie.
She'll be at work. Oh, she sent me a bunch of videos. What are those like?
Actually, we'll make this something of value.
Hang on one sec. Hey, Matt and I are doing a podcast. And
hi.
He said hello. And we were talking about sex stores. So I told her about I told everyone and Matt about if you want that bleeped, just let us know and I'll bleep it out. But I'm recording this voice note on the podcast as we speak. So yeah, let me know. Bye.
That was a good one.
But yeah, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I can't remember. Oh, yeah. If you do want to make it slightly about training, How has the handover of my clients been? Was I a shit coach?
Oh, great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's all super easy. Super
They're
straightforward.
great clients.
Yeah, so I got 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're all
Enjoying working with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad.
pretty cruisy. I think she's just listened to the voice note.
They're all getting good results.
It's only been 2 weeks. No, she said we can keep it in. We're good.
Oh, fucking mad.
We're
dog.
good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, Matt.
We can keep it in. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. Hopefully you took... Oh, what was the value that you were going to say? You said we are going to add some form of value. You just said it then, cut you off because I was voicing in Katie.
Oh, I was just going to say about coaching.
Oh, yeah. If you want to be coached...
Patrick.
Yeah, Matt's not doing it anymore, but...
I'm not coaching.
You can inquire there'll be a link in the description or just message me on Instagram.
Just look at lionstone.com.
Is that the website? No, it's lionstonePhysiqueCoaching.com.
It's very long.
Or the Instagram, Lionstone Physiques, or my Instagram, at Coach Patrick Russell. And you'll find it somehow. Just click the link. And I got to do mid-roll ads for this episode. We got to film that at some point. Bye.
What'd you talk about on the podcast today? Sex workers.
Yes, and child predators.